President.
Senator from Kentucky.
The question is, should we sell arms to Saudi Arabia, a country that many suspect was involved in 9/11, a country that many suspect gave weapons to ISIS, the people we're fighting in the Middle East, a country that imprisons the victims of rape because it's apparently or presumably the fault of the woman who is raped in Saudi Arabia. One woman, the girl of Qatif, was given a sentence of 70 lashes and 6 months in jail. They increased her penalty to 200 lashes. And finally, only when we protested was it reversed. They sentenced a poet to 1,000 lashes. Sometimes you don't survive 1,000 lashes. They gave him 100 at a time. He's going to be in prison for 10 years. This is not the kind of person that we should be sending your weapons to. These weapons were funded and supported by the American taxpayer, and we should not be willy-nilly giving them to people who imprison their people for protesting. Currently, a young man who's 17 years old, his name is Ali Al-Nimr, is on death row. But it's not enough just to kill him for protesting for free speech and free press. They will behead him and crucify him. This barbaric nation should not be getting our weapons. We should not sell them weapons. Currently, there is a blockade of Yemen. 17 million people risk starvation. We should not be supporting this effort. There is probably no greater purveyor of hatred for Christianity and Judaism than Saudi Arabia. We should not be giving them weapons. They have madrasas across the world teaching hatred of us, preaching hatred of the rest, hatred of Christianity, hatred of Judaism, and these people want to give them weapons. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Some will argue it's a jobs program. Well, isn't that swell? We're going to give money to people who behead you and crucify you to create jobs. That should never be the way we make a decision about arms sales in our country. A famous Republican and General Dwight Eisenhower, said that he worried that someday we would make decisions not based on our defense, but based on the military-industrial complex. I am embarrassed that people are out here talking about making us some money and making a buck while 17 million people live on a starvation diet and are threatened with famine. I am embarrassed that people would bring up trying to feather the nests of corporations in order to sell these weapons. This should be made pure and simple on our national defense. Saudi Arabia is not a reliable ally. Saudi Arabia should not get these weapons. For every supposed good thing they do 5 things that are bad for America. They're the biggest purveyor of hatred of Christianity and Judaism. I request a no vote, and I reserve the remainder of my time.
We will make America great again.